What's up guys? Today's Street Fighter V tutorial is something a little different. I got a very kind comment from ZooTube who asks about frame data, how to understand and use it, and where to actually find it. So let's start with where to find it. There are a lot of places out there, but I'll give my personal recommendations. First is the official Prima strategy guide for Street Fighter V. There's an ebook version that's like $10 and a hardcover version for around $30 that also comes with this cool Ryu and Ken art print. The guide's actually pretty amazing. In addition to general tips for the game, it has combos and strategies and frame data for every character and each of their moves, along with a picture so that you know what the move should look like. And they're not paying me to plug this or anything, I just think it's a great guide, so you guys should check it out. The other place I get all my frame data is an app called VFrames, which is available for Android phones and iPhones. VFrames is amazing. It has move lists and frame data for every character, it has combos, and it has community features like a list of streams that are currently playing Street Fighter V, and a list of relevant YouTube videos for every character. And all of the frame data I'm going to show you in this video comes from VFrames. And again, these guys aren't paying me to plug them either, I just think it's an amazing app, so check it out. It's completely free, there's no ads, just search VFrames on the Android or iPhone App Store. So now that you know where to find frame data, you're probably wondering about how to actually use it. So here's an example of some frame data for Ryu. This probably looks really confusing, and there's a lot of numbers on screen here, but today we're only going to worry about what I think are the three most important pieces of data: startup, advantage on block, and advantage on hit. The S stands for startup, and by the way, A stands for active and R stands for recovery, but we're not going to worry about those for this video. So in case you don't know, the game runs at 60 frames per second, which means that each frame represents 1/60th of a second. Startup is the number of frames a move takes to come out. Fast moves will only have a few frames of startup, while slow moves will have a lot. That's simple enough, right? Advantage on block and advantage on hit shows when your move will finish relative to when your opponent recovers from blocking or being hit. If the number is positive, it means that you're at frame advantage and can start your next attack while your opponent is still stuck. For example, Ryu's crouching jab is +2 on block, so then if the opponent sticks out a button after blocking it, they can get hit by a frame trap. Check out my frame trap video in the info card if you want to see how to practice applying this. You can use advantage on hit to figure out what moves will link in a combo. For example, here you see Ryu's standing medium punch is +6 on hit. That means that any move with 6 frames of startup or less will combo afterwards. So it looks like his crouching hard punch has 6 frames of startup, so that'll work. So as you can see, the medium punch combos into the hard punch if you time it correctly. If the number's negative, you're at frame disadvantage. And if you're at a big frame disadvantage, then the opponent can punish you for free while you're stuck finishing the move. So as you can see here, Chun-Li's lightning legs moves are between -8 and -10 on block, depending on which version of the move she does. So any move that's 8 frames of startup or less is guaranteed to punish lightning legs. If we pull up Ryu's frame data, here we can see that crouching medium kick is 6 frames, so we know that it'll work as a punish here. And here you can see crouching medium kick successfully punishes lightning legs. But now let's look at EX lightning legs. This is only -2 on block, and Ryu doesn't have any moves with 2 frames or less of startup, so nothing you do will punish this move. But since she's still at frame disadvantage, if you both stick out a move afterwards, she'll get hit. It's kind of like the frame trap example I showed you earlier, but it's the other way around. So that's a bit of a primer on the basic applications of frame data. There's a lot more useful things that you can do with frame data, but I'll talk about those in a future video. So hopefully this all made sense and you guys found it helpful. Let me know in the comments if there's any parts that you're still confused about, and I'll reply and help you out. So thanks for watching guys, and good luck out there.